trying to bring your sexy back, then maybe this next style type is for you. We're talking subtle sexy. Now, just to break it down, in case you've missed any of the other style type videos, having a style type is super important. Why? Because you need some sort of guideline to make it so you have incredible personal style. Have you ever had a friend who has great style and you'll be out shopping and you'll say, "Oh my God, that shirt is so Katie." That's because Katie's got awesome style. She's got a style type. What's your style type? Perhaps it's today's type of subtle sexy. Let's go through the rap sheet, shall we? Icons that fit the subtle sexy category would be Blake Lively. How sexy is she? But subtly so. You would never accuse Blake of being trashy. The girl is class all the way. Halle Berry has a subtle sexiness to her. Scarlett Johansson, Christina Hendricks, even Gwyneth Paltrow's got a little bit of subtle sexy happening. So those are great women to look to that have this particular type of style, and they could guide you into some of your style choices. Great brands to check out: Dion Lee, that's like my new favorite subtle sexy. Stella McCartney, Dolce & Gabbana, things that are very body conscious, tight, have some va-voom without the trizash, okay? No Hervé Leger here. There's nothing subtle about that type of sexy. That's too sexy. We want subtle. We want classy. Look for bodycon dresses, pencil skirts, nice wide belts to accentuate a waist, creating an hourglass. There's nothing sexier than an hourglass figure. Crop tops, great pumps, fitted garments. And when you're doing the subtle sexy thing, I want you to pick one area to highlight, okay? So I'm rocking a subtle sexy and I'm showing like a crack of stomach. This is like a half of a piece, and I'm showing like a little bit up top, but everything else, the skirt is longer. I'm not going over the top. I'm going subtle sexy. This is a great look to maybe rock for a date, or maybe you're just so sexy that you're subtly sexy in all areas of your life, within reason, all right? So let's walk through a couple of other garments that give that subtle sexy vibe that you might wanna work into your wardrobe. One of them being a cape. I love a cape, and don't ask me why, but there's something incredibly sexy about a cape, don't you think? Maybe it's like the Wonder Woman vibe. Wonder Woman, she's sexy as hell, okay? So a great cape, and it's a great way to tone down a sexier outfit. This particular cape, I've rocked it with this outfit right here. So if I'm walking into a room, I don't want to give out all the sexy, I cover it up with the cape. Then boom, the superhero comes out. Bam, subtle sexy. So finding a great tailored cape shows class, sophistication, and a little bit of mystery, which is quite sexy. Moving right along. There is nothing more subtle and sexy than a great pair of pumps. Bonus points if they're Louboutins. That red bottom just gives sexy. But what I love about these in particular is A, the patent leather. That's a great way to give like a sexy vibe with your shoe. And two, it cuts down really low, giving a bit of toe cleavage. I'm a fan of toe cleavage, not too much, but a little bit. And that can be subtly sexy. So if that's your style, look for that. Also in the subtle sexy, I love a statement making necklace that has a little bit of mystery to it. I don't know, there's something about like a gold chain, layers of jewelry that really draws attention. It draws it to your face, to your chest. That could be really sexy. This little Givenchy number, I love this. I don't know, it gives me sexy. So that's a great option as well. Rather than like a pearl or something cutesy, that's not giving sexy. But layers of chains, very sexy. Another great element for the subtle, sexy look, the color red. Red is a powerful color. It's really powerful. If you want to draw attention, if you want to command a room, if you want to like let your like freak flag fly, try red. And what I love about this top is it's very subtly sexy because it's got the cowl neck, it drapes fairly low, it shows that you have a body, but it's not overly sexy. It's not some skin tight, cleavage hanging out top. It's just very drapey and soft, but the red color and the fact that it does come down fairly low gives that sex appeal that works for the subtle, sexy style type. Another great option, a pencil skirt. If y'all know me, you know how much I love a pencil skirt. And this is really great on the subtle, sexy tip. It's a classic cut. It's black, but it's lace, which is very sexy, but a little more sexy on the back with this zipper that goes all the way down. Why is this sexy? Well, I mean, it draws a nice straight line, making you look taller. Goes right down the center of your body. I'll let you all use your imagination. And also you can kind of zip it up to create your own slit. So slits in skirts, pencil skirts, black, lace, all very subtle, sexy. It gives the idea that like, hey, we could be going to the bedroom. I see black lace, hey now. But you're not like being a total tramp and wearing some like cha-cha, trashy Hollywood Boulevard type of black lace number. And then finally, white. I find white incredibly sexy. It has a purity to it, but the cut of this Elizabeth and James dress is super sexy. So it's mixing like the purity of white with the sexiness of this bodycon dress with these little side cutouts. It's very form-fitting, but it still has a ton of class to it. So if you haven't like caught my drift yet, with the subtle sexy, it's a classy sexy. These are all great pieces and a great style to adopt for your like love life, dating life, whether you're going on a first date or going out with your husband and like making that love come alive again. So I love this as something subtle, you know, pair it with a pump. If you wanted to go a little edgier, you could add some gold jewelry to it, but this really fits into that particular style type. So that's subtle sexy. If you're feeling like you are subtly sexy, embrace it with this style type or use this style type for special occasions like dates and certain love rendezvous, okay? So take these tips, apply them to your style, apply them to your shopping, and let me know how it goes. Drop something in the comments. I'd love to know how you work your subtle, sexy vibe. And if that wasn't your style, don't worry. There's tons of different styles out there and I'm profiling all of them on video. So make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I've got videos on style, videos on body type, I've got fashion advice, I'm answering your fashion questions. It's basically like a big video fashion party. So join it, and I'll catch you in the next video.